So here's
Awesome.
kind of the conclusion I've got in my mind. The career path of the past.
Well, it's true. Literally, I mean, my whole life, it was either told me or...
Like, how could I get a job for SpaceX, right? I'm gonna have to be like this.
What about other types of industries, other types of jobs? Can you, I mean, are there other, we've talked about ones you know, but I mean, could somebody with no experience get a job in whatever?
I mean, there's obviously going to be different degrees, but I mean, in any job, if you've got an interest in a certain space and it's a hobby, let's say you love rocketry, I love SpaceX. Like, how could I get a job for SpaceX, right? I'm going to have to be like this rocket engineer with the most amazing resume. I'm never going to get on that.
Yeah.
I'm never going to get on that radar, but somehow, like there's this guy, Everyday Astronaut is his YouTube channel, and he's been doing all this research. He got invited to go and walk around with Elon Musk. Like, just imagine if with that initiative and whatnot, there's always doors that can be open. But then there's always the fallbacks. There's always like sales jobs. Sales jobs have a bad rap, but if you've got initiative, you can actually just jump right into any company. All companies are always looking for good salespeople.
Well, it's true. Literally, I mean, my whole life, it was either told me or it was just intuitive. When you look at want ads in the paper or on, Career Builder, all the junk email I get, they're all sales jobs. Every person on this earth knows that if push comes to shove, if worse comes to worse, if you are absolutely penniless, but still have the ability to shower and put on decent clothes, you can get a job in sales anywhere. So to go back to our Google example, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever place you ever wanted to work, you could walk through the door and say, I'm here to... Why? Because it's no skin off anyone's nose. Now, there's some training costs associated, depending on the organization, and other budget that must be done for new sales reps. But basically, they don't make money if you don't make money, and you don't make money if they don't make money. Here's our animated cartoon video, Bible videos. Go sell them door to door, Nate, which is what you did.
Yeah. So here's
Awesome.
kind of the conclusion I've got in my mind. The career path of the past is you start at kindergarten, you go through grade school, you make sure you get good A's, straight A's, right, or good GPA, so you can go to your college of choice. You've got to get good grades there, and you got to specialize in your degree so that you can use the certificate to get this ideal job. Okay, or...
I know you're leading us down the primrose path, because you don't believe any of that at all. Anyway, so that's the one.
That path is to teach you how to learn, but that path does not help you get a job.
Right.
The best way to get a job, if it is a job that you think, you know what, I need a little bit more experience, or I need to start practicing this, or I need to learn how to take apart this microwave and turn it into a jet engine, so I just need to have that experience, get a sales job first. You can get a sales job in an ideal industry, start doing that, and then practice on the side, and you can start a free internship, get yourself noticed.
Yeah, that's a great point. Yeah, and speaking of school, I remember I paid for a year of broadcasting school, not at college, but just its own little trade school, to just to be able to say, I could work in radio broadcasting. And my first job, no one there at the radio station had ever gone to radio school. Yeah, my uncle was the janitor. Or I hung out with the DJs like a groupie, and then they got me on the air, and now I make X amount of money a year. And you know what I mean? There's traditional paths to success, but the less traveled ones are the ones where you get there quicker, I think, because it's just experience-based. It's practical.
Yeah.
So we've talked a little bit about having a resume and job experience, things like that. How do you go about putting together a resume if you really don't have much of a job history?
So there's going to be other people on YouTube that will have better advice about the actual crafting of a resume. What I'm going to propose is that you can do something better. When I have applicants for a job that will send me a video application, and they'll introduce themselves, just a selfie video that says, hey, this is who I am, this is what I know about your company and what you do. I'm totally fired up about it. This is why I think I'd be a good fit. I'm really excited to contribute. I want to help your company thrive and succeed. What else do you need for me to apply? Like those videos are the most impressive. So, and they might have a resume or they might not. I don't look at their resume when I get a video like that.
But as far as like trying to beat the algorithms of recruiting sites, you don't have any advice on that. You know how they have the kind of the digital sentry, where it's like if you don't say these 3 words in your cover letter or whatever, we don't even look at it.
Like I would say the audience on this YouTube channel is not going to get a job for a company like that. Like if you're watching this episode, there's a company called Geiger Rig. I think they might have been purchased out, but you know Camelback.
Yeah.
The water packs, the straw things. Well, Geiger Rig is a company that came out. They had an air thing. You'd squeeze here, it would pump air pressure in, so you didn't even have to suck on it like a straw. It would just squirt water in your mouth. So they really wanted to get in with REI, the sporting goods store.
Yes, of course, yeah.
How they got that business is he knew where the CEO was, or one of the bigwigs of the company, and he flew to that town, and when he was leaving the building to go to his car, he sprayed the ground in front of him, showing him, like, look, the Camelbacks, but look what you can do with this. He got in, and they got their products into REI and to Costco, and they got bought out by another big company. So it's like everyone is submitting a resume. How are you going to stand out? So a video is really easy to do. And if they're not a company that looks at videos, you're probably overqualified for that company. That's my opinion. There are 3 different ways that I work with people. My course, my done-for-you service, and my inner circle, brand new this year. Okay, my course is DIY, do it yourself, but it's my complete strategy. You go through 10 weeks, 10 modules that will help you get the ball rolling and generate momentum with the exact strategy that I use on all 27 channels that I produce. My done-for-you service is what clients like Noel Randall use, where we do all the filming, we do all the editing, the thumbnail design, the launch, we monitor the analytics, and help these channels improve month after month after month. Now my inner circle is for 6-figure business owners that want to take their business to 7 figures and really want to scale their YouTube channel as well. You get a taste of our done-for-you service where we just launch 1 episode per week. You're also a part of a community with other business owners that want to learn and implement the same strategy, and we have 4 quarterly retreats. Now the studio houses where you'll be filmed either here in Utah or in Orlando, Florida are also big enough that that's where we're going to have our quarterly retreats. If you're ready for a strategy session with me to discuss whether my course, the inner circle, or my done-for-you service is a fit for you, then go to my website, BeTheHeroStudios.com. I'll link to it below, and anywhere on that page, click Learn More, and I'll chat with you then. My opinion is, don't ask this question. It was such a foolish notion that into my marriage for at least a decade, I carried tens of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, my wife's a realtor. There's no way, but creative.